Hi everyone, welcome back to 6 p.m. Crypto News, and thank you once again for joining me today. Let's once again start in China. Black Moon, a company based in Moscow, Russia, has offered the world's fourth largest smartphone producer, Xiaomi, to tokenize its initial public offering, or IPO, reported by news outlet the South China Morning Post. Black Moon, which is a blockchain fintech company that establishes and runs tokenized funds, has reportedly offered Xiaomi to sell digitized tokens for its stock on a dollar-for-dollar basis. The payment options could include Ethereum, Bitcoin, or Litecoin. Black Moon will ostensibly apply the income to subscribe to Xiaomi's $4.7 billion IPO in Hong Kong, which will commence July 9 on the Hong Kong Stock Exchange. According to Black Moon, holders will be able to buy the tokens on a monthly basis after redemption. Black Moon will trade a Xiaomi stock in the portfolio equal to the value of tokens purchased. Token holders will subsequently get the investment in digital currency, though Black Moon is reportedly working on payments options. A Xiaomi spokesman told the South China Morning Post that the token sale offered by Black Moon had not yet been approved or endorsed by the smartphone producer, while Vasin declined to disclose the quantity of tokens sold. The tokens are not available in Hong Kong or mainland China. Moving on with some very big news from Coinbase. Coinbase, one of the world's leading exchanges, has announced that they will be launching an institutional custody solution today, known as Coinbase Custody. They also said that they will be onboarding a set of world-class clients that includes leading crypto hedge funds, exchange, and ICO teams. Coinbase Custody is comprised of Coinbase's famous cold storage, electronic transaction clearing, or ETC, as a broker-dealer, and a client coverage program. ETC is registered with the SEC and is a member of Financial Regulatory Authority. The cold storage system in particular has undergone rigorous penetration testing and a cryptographic design review. Coinbase plans to expand their services from the US and Europe to Asia by the end of the year, as well as adding additional features in the near future. Primarily, they will add support for more assets than their existing lineup of Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, and Bitcoin Cash, or BCH. Looks like they're getting ready for a lot of institutional money coming in. Is that not a great sign? Is crypto a currency or a security? That debate has been ongoing for a while now. Now, Thailand might have found a solution in their latest legislation, skipping the debate that regulators across the world are seemingly unable to settle on. Thailand has passed an entirely new law defining digital assets as both currencies and securities, depending on their intended purpose. Under the Digital Asset Business Decree, as the law is dubbed, regulators define two types of digital assets. Cryptocurrencies are used as a medium of exchanging goods, while digital tokens are defined as rights to take part in investment or to receive specific goods. The country has also set forth rules for governing the digital asset activities that entities are allowed to engage in. These include a digital asset trading center exchange, digital asset brokerage, and digital asset trading, as well as other activities related to digital assets as specified by the Minister of Finance. Thailand has also mandated cryptocurrency exchanges be registered and licensed with the Ministry of Finance. The country is also taking measurable steps towards resolving issues surrounding initial coins offering, or ICOs. The country has required ICOs to obtain permission from the Ministry of Finance and has also formalized the process in a manner which is comparable to issuing an equity or debt. And wow, this is a lot of good regulatory steps for crypto. Good job, Thailand! Moving on to the UK, the Food Standards Agency, or FSA, the UK government department responsible for protecting public health in relation to food, has successfully completed a blockchain pilot, marking the first time that technology has been used as a regulatory tool to ensure compliance in the food sector. The pilot involved the implementation of the technology in a cattle slaughterhouse. Both the FSA and the slaughterhouse had permission to access data by using blockchain technology. Both the parties benefited from improved transparency across the food supply chain. The FSA established a Food and Distributed Ledger Technology, or DoT, collaborative group last year. It plans to conduct a further pilot this month, which will give permission to farmers to access data about animals from their farm. Furthermore, it plans to replicate this in other plants as well. Another example of amazing usage of blockchain technology, guys. And today we end our journey in the Philippines, where I am currently at. Authorities in the Philippines are set to issue new licenses to a number of cryptocurrency exchanges in an attempt to apply some form of regulation to the country. Within this, Filipino authorities will follow in the footsteps of Japan, a country with a notorious stance on cryptocurrency exchange regulation that really is spearheading a new international movement. According to CCN, the Cagayan Economic Zone Authority, or CIZA, based within the northern part of the Philippines, are going to issue license to 25 cryptocurrency exchanges in a bid to increase trading within its tax-friendly zone. With all of this in mind, it is very clear that CIZA want to foster a booming cryptocurrency industry, but they do clearly intend to ensure that their regulations are adhered to very strictly. This is a stance that more and more central banks and financial authorities are beginning to take. Clearly, this is down to the fact that cryptocurrencies are becoming more and more mainstream, and thus authorities are recognizing a need to accept them in a manner through which they are able to exercise control. The best way to do this? Clamp down on the exchanges. That way, trading is manageable before it even reaches the customers. Anyway, it's time to say goodbye to all of you. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you like this video, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, leave a comment, and subscribe on our YouTube channel. Hope to see you again on Friday, exactly 6 p.m. Again, my name is Vicky, and this is 6 p.m. Crypto News. Annyeong! Bye!